record the most important things from now on instead of trying to stream it.
I mean, patch trailer's not as good as a expansion trailer.
Yeah, but how often do expansion trailers drop? Like once every 2 years? Fuck, Adam. I'm not even gonna be alive when the next one drops.
You're gonna drop before it drops, yeah.
Right? Oh my god.
Sure, you could. Yeah, that could be your title. You know, the last, reaction video I ever do for Final Fantasy.
It could be. You never know.
Yeah.
Dude, if I could go back in time and like record my reaction to the Heavensward launch trailer, like I would. That was such a cool event. Rin was actually cool then. Like, oh, actions are dropping. Get him back, get him back.
Man, everybody has storms.
Yeah, it was really bad today. After I made that post, my power went out again. 3 times total. So I actually unplugged my computer because I don't want my fucking PSG going out. Oh man, I'm so hyped for this game.
I'm hyped for this new case. It looks
It's
so
a
good.
really nice case. It looks like a what's that really fancy Chinese brand that does like open style cases? It almost looks like that. It's really nice. Props for your nice case.
You just got the fans and the case. Yeah, that's all that was new. You had the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, everything else is just a transplant.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, speaking of, I was looking up some of the rumors over the new NVIDIA cards. Dude, like, it's gonna be 20% on the 3080 by itself over
I've heard
the 2080 Ti.
Yeah, I've heard 40% as for the 3080 Ti, or if they decide to rename it. But I've also heard that some of the people I watch on YouTube are like that NVIDIA's worried AMD is going to come out ahead.
Okay.
Because I mean, they've been killing it with Ryzen, and they're the one behind all the PS5 and the Xbox Series X GPU stuff.
But that's the CPU for Ryzen and
the
APU,
GPU.
and an APU for the consoles. That's not even close to being what NVIDIA makes.
I think you'll be surprised, because according to the person I watch, he has a lot of sources in both.
I mean, look, I don't have a horse in this race. Like, I have zero loyalty to either of these companies. But if it's that much more powerful than the current set of cards, like...
So what he was talking about is Ryzen, or not Ryzen, well, AMD has a lot of like goodwill with the company that does like the 7 nanometer die stuff.
It's
And
TSMC, right?
yeah, and NVIDIA tried to play a bunch of games with them and saying like, oh, like what deal can you give us? Because Samsung has 8 nanometer for blah blah blah, and I guess that company was like, we don't need to do your chips, just have Samsung do them. And so now they're like, what do we do now, guys?
Yep.
So the guy I watch, he thinks what's going to happen is they'll probably go full speed on 8 nanometer, and then for a refresh a year later, they might go to like 7 nanometer.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about microchips?
Yes.
We're talking about
I was
GPUs.
about to say, I used to work at Intel, and they were talking about going to 10 nanom. Well, no, I think they were doing 10 nanometers.
Yeah, and then
I was
Ryzen
working
came
there,
in with
and-
7 nanometers and fucked them up.
Well, good, because they fired me, so screw them. But anyway, yeah, they were talking about their next, they call their project Lake, something Lake, And
Yeah,
their
Coffee
next
Lake
one was
and-
Coffee Lake.
yeah, Coffee Lake. So their next one was supposed to be 7 nanometers. In fact, that's probably why they built that massive new facility, which they were going to move all of the older employees over there so that we would work in the old buildings.
I just
Did they actually like fire you, or were you like an intern for a time?
Yeah, they fired me. They well, they were just like, they did it in a professional way. It's like, we will no longer be needing your services, and it was the most vague thing in the world. Like, they didn't really have a great reason for it. The only thing I can figure is that I asked for a 2-week vacation, like, that I had already had scheduled months in advance before I went to work for them.
mhm.
So they're like, yeah, that's cool, it's all good. So I go on that vacation, I come back, the day I come back, they're like, yeah, we don't need your services anymore.
2 weeks isn't really like an extreme kind of vacation. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't the best worker. Like,
Now it all comes out.
Yeah, my performance was suboptimal. It's true, I struggled. They were 12-hour shifts. So I was working 6 a.m. I had to be there at 5:45, and if you were a minute late, they docked you for it. And it was hard. It was hard.
What did you do there?
You sit in front of a computer screen for 12 hours, and
Like,
were
you a
you're basically
programmer?
just click button. No. You I was a process technician. I was hired as a mechanic, or what was it, mechanical technician, something like that. They were thought I was going to be working in the fab, which is the factory, where they make the wafers and all that. But no, they just had me doing working on the processes, which runs basically like half the processes are running off of a version of Windows XP. And so I'm sitting here, like, half of my screen looks like it's from 2003, and the other half looks like it's from 2018. And I'm just, and there are so many different things. It's such an insanely complicated process that of course they have to have people manually clicking buttons whenever something goes wrong. Because with the process, when you're working with light to create super tiny, like, we're talking cell-sized, microchips, or what's the word for it?
Transistors.
Basically, you have to transistors, but you're looking through a microscope to see all the circuitry. Like, it's incredibly intricate. So, yeah, and they only get so many chips off of each wafer. It's not like they take the wafer and they cut it into pieces and say, hey, here's all of our chips. No, they get like maybe 4 or 5 chips out of each wafer. Yeah, and these wafers are a decent size. They're like the size of a standard record vinyl. So
Preaching to
anyway,
the choir.
that's my rant. Looking at Intel. I'm logging on now.
I mean, that does sound pretty mind-numbing.
Yeah, and there really was gonna be, that was gonna be the whole, like, there was no, you could work up to, like, being a manager, which would mean, you just get to sit in meetings half the day, and their work-life balance was okay. Like, you would work 12 hours a day.
What?
3 days.
What?
3 days. 3 days in a row, and then you get 4 days off, and then you would work 4 days, and then you get 3 days off, and it would alternate like that. Some people love that sort of schedule. I still couldn't do it. I would need a whole day to recuperate, and then I basically just, you get your standard weekend, and then you go right back to it.
Sage, weren't you in Madness, Linkshell?
I am, yes.
I don't see you up there. Maybe I just need to reload it.
Well,
Oh, there you
I'm
are. I see
online
you
now. Yeah, it took me a minute to get logged on. Let's see here. Volume down. Let me switch to my class. So, good news. I won't be having to move suddenly, like I mentioned before. Yeah, I said good news, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bad news. I'm now estranged from my entire family and friends. But
that's not
such is
fun.
life. No,
Wait,
no,
what?
it's not.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got kicked out of my religion. Didn't work very good.
Are you like Mormon or?
No, JW.
Oh.
No, that's. I mean, no offense, but that's just as bad.
I mean, it is what it is. I
I mean,
could go on a
any
whole
place
discussion about
who
it.
will, yeah, just in my opinion, any place that's willing to do that to someone, like just cut off all social and like make everyone involved in it cut it off, is just that's
Yeah, it's
just kind of
hard
cruel.
for me to 100% agree with it either, but you know, it's just
Yeah.
discussion for another time. But anyway, so yeah, that's a thing. So now I'm here. But meanwhile, the rest of the world, COVID's going on, so no one's going anywhere. Anyway,
Yeah.
no one's-
I think we're waiting on Zeph to log back on. He said he had a blip of power.
Hi, he's back in. I was about to say he's back in Zevcord. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Zevcord? I like that one better.
Zeph quitting the static unless we all download Zeph Cord.
Rip.
Lightning strike. So we're going to Zevcord 1. Zevcon 1.
Man, this game is going to be the best Final Fantasy if they ever take it offline. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
What?
I can imagine.
What are we talking
What?
about?
What?
What,
do
making
you
an
mean?
offline game?
Well, okay, so they've been laying the framework to remove the online component of this game for a while, and although I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, the trust system, like, just... It has such far-reaching implication that you can't escape it.
It doesn't though.
No, yeah, that's
Have
terrible.
you did the trust system? It's
Yeah.
awful.
I mean, is it gonna...
It's so bad.
What?
I
all
leveled
they
my
have to
red
do is
mage.
change... Yeah, all they have to do is change the XP system, and
Look,
there you go.
Look, I
What?
leveled up all my
No.
trusts. They're awful. They're real dumb.
I do not trust
It's not the XP. It's the how little damage they do and how slow they go.
They are. Yeah.
I mean...
That could
Like,
suggest it, but even like,
It's
that's great
really
for-
different from Squadrons.
Did you play Final Fantasy
Destroyed
15,
everything.
though? It's the same thing. Yes.
I don't know.
I mean,
I do think
it's
trust has
not,
potential, though.
I can't even imagine using trust for like an extreme fight or a savage fight.
Well, actually, no, it'd be really easy because they do everything right. You just follow the leader. It's what I do all,
yes.
anyways.
I'm not going to say it would be a one-for-one swap, but if they wanted to break out the story, yeah, they could do that.
I feel like they should definitely do just change the Praetor, the 2 MSQ dungeons to just a trust system. Just put in 7 NPCs that are overpowered and just let the new players play through it.
Right.
Get rid of this dumb MSQ roulette. Like as great as the XP is, no. Just get rid of it. That's my opinion. But yeah, imagining trying to go through the old raids with a trust system sounds cringy.
Oh,
But,
I mean,
well,
it's still
if-
kind of
if the
cringy
whole-
now.
If the whole trust had ACT, then they'd be fine. Just give him ACT and let him work with that.
Parse your trust.
Yeah.
God.
I got banned from.
Alpha Notice hit a fucking 99 on Shiva, dude. What the fuck?
Then you could level up your Alpha Note, yeah. And then you could FF logs your bloody trust.
Damn, Alpha, you're ranked 100 in the world. Good job. Best red mage. Oh wait, no, he doesn't even have a job, does he? He's just an arcanist. Good for you. Alpha.
No, it's like academic. I think that's literally what his class is called. It's supposed to be like a
It's
different
basically
kind of
Arcanist.
scholar.
It's
Yeah. He doesn't have a job zone. It cannot be scholar. That would
No,
break
if you
the
go
game
in the trust, he's
unplayable.
called an academian or whatever.
whatever. He's an arcanist.
Yeah, he's an
He will
arcanist.
forever be level 30 arcanist. Oh, duty selected is beyond your current store. I don't care. Moving on.
All right, guys, 7 clear. Let's do it. I have a whole bunch of drugs to do later. Let's go.
Bruh.
Do them now. Lucky for you.
I would like to clear within
Remember
the
what
hour.
happened yesterday?
I just used blood police. I hate myself. Okay. Stop piling cabbage. There we go. Wasted food. Where's my meal rationing buff? There it is.
So where's dude? As in his spot.
He's usually with you.
Let's see, I'm replacing a melee today.
Yep. Same job too. Oh wait, where are you? Oh, you're a red
I'm a
mage?
mage,
2
hello.
caster? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's basically a melee.
It's fine, yo. Works great.
2
I
casters?
ran this tier with me and the summoner, and we just destroyed it. Like, it was great.
Oh my god, I'm totally kidding.
I know, but I wanted to brag anyway. I liked our summoner. It was good for. Ooh, I like that you're using the what's it called? Yeah, the Caledon Deluxe. I appreciate this.
Yes, I am a man of taste.
I worked so hard for that relic back in the day.
Yeah, so you're on 4 for pairs for portals and all that shit.
Sounds good. I'm assuming you don't do uptime strat.
We do now. Yes.
Oh, you do now.
Uptime
Okay,
strat.
that's fine.
Yep.
I'll just I'll try not to die. I'm not great at it, but we'll see how it goes.
You just stick out with me if you want. Yeah, uptime scythe and uptime KB mirrors. And you will be
1 and 3.
for
1 and 3
True.
for knockback mirrors.
Okay, so the right side, basically, looking in.
looking at Shiva like you're looking at it now. I go left. So you'll
Right.
go left as well, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's how I do it anyway.
I just remember 1 and 3. She jumps south,
But
go 3.
But 1 and 3 are on separate sides. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, it's relative to where she is.
Okay.
So that's why I do 1 and 3 instead of like left or right.
Okay. See, my group just had a group that always did the red circle and a group that always did the green circle. That's. All right. I think I got it. All right. Let's kill
And
it fast.
you've done Ilia's strat, yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
But
that's
hello?
the only strat I've done.
Okay. I think that's about it then.
Sweet, let's usher in some peace.
Is that the name of your
Oh, it
drugs?
doesn't fail me.
Well, that's what Shiva said.
We gotta get to that cutscene, man. I didn't get to see too much of it yesterday.
That's the Dunscape arm or stuff too, isn't it?
Oh, and you'll be last tethered for ads since you're melee.
Last tethered grab. Okay, got it. It took me a minute to process that. Oh yeah,
I forgot about it too.
like those are a thing.
One or three. Three.
How free.
That was a lot of extra healing. I don't know if it worked. You guys
Oh
can't
my
pull
God,
that with that vets.
I felt like we were low after that first hit.
A couple of you took the strikes. The Shiva strikes. But yeah, we were low as well.
No! Mid melee! Oh, that's like 4 seconds of downtime.
Oh my god. How dare she interrupt my cast with that?
You never know. And the mini-map is locked. I hate this.
What?
Oh,
That's my fault. I went in when I shouldn't have. I was all turned around.
Well, maybe this time I'll get changed.
Let me fix this here. God. Okay. Yes, 2 shot. Ishkar, speak to me.
Rock my raid.
Good one.
Got him.
Hi Sage, just for you.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh wow.
It's on stream.
I got it on recording.
What, have you guys not heard him speak before, or is it just
I mean, I have.
It's
well, yeah.
exceedingly rare. I've been raiding with the guy since what? T13, right, Ishkar?
2 or 4. 2.